This call is now being recorded.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, someone said that while practicing, I forgot the if function example we did for 4 5 years ago. Oh, wow. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, not a problem. That's the fact that you don't practice. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. The fact that you leave behind on it. That is awesome. Yeah. So I wanted to say something earlier. But okay. Okay. So yesterday we had a challenging time yesterday. Yeah, we had a challenging time yesterday. Towards the end of the class, it was a tug of war between myself and my reserve. And then funny enough, these guys, these guys are close. And then they didn't need the word that maybe they also needed their resting time. You know, the only thing I did after the call that I guess, in fact, I did not even sit down with the system after the call. So when I was preparing for class this afternoon, I sat down with the system and then everything is back to normal. Yeah, so everything went back to normal. So we'll be picking it up from where we kept yesterday. The album is big deal. You know, we'll be picking up, inside the extended pool, you have the shallow part. And they tell you that if you don't know how to swim, oh, don't go beyond this part. And then you have the deep part that they are for the pros. That's you just dive in from the deep part and then tell me how they are doing. So then you have the shallow part and then we have the deep part. So now then so far we started from the shallow part also, and then in the place we laying the foundation of a Z, laying the foundation of a Z, looking at our interface, looking at what is happening on our Z. And then having laid the foundation, we dive deep into laying our blocks. Having done the foundation, we laying our blocks for the foundation. And then after doing all the foundation, we started building on it. So I think by now it will already be at the linter level or we're planning to look at all of our house at this particular all the time. So that we can look today and then we can do the some finishes and then maybe it might not really be so big a house, maybe it might not really be so fine to your face a house. But then the thing is it's still habitable. That's what it's still habitable. And the fact that it is habitable is that you have somewhere you can keep your head for the meantime. You have somewhere you can keep your head for the meantime. So after keeping your head for the meantime, you now begin to tell yourself, oh, is this kind of house I want to stay? Is this kind of house I want to live? Ah, no, no, no. This house is not beautiful for me. I need something else. I need a more beautiful house. And then while you need a more beautiful house, then that is where way of saving comes in. That is where way of saving comes in. So your obtaining can come up in so many different uh, let me use the word format or formula. The obtaining can be in different format or formula format. And but then the trick is your obtaining will be a dreaming journey. Your obtaining will be a dreaming journey. Also, yeah, at SynthAnalytics also we have plans for people that are planning to upskill. Yeah, at SynthAnalytics. We have plans for people that are planning to upskill. People that are not comfortable with the house they are in at the moment and they want us to build something juicy. They want us to build something great for them, a luxurious house. Where you can look at your house and say, oh wow, am I the one living in this house? Oh wow, am I the one staying in this house? No, this is a dream come true. So that is when you are able to navigate through on your any part of your comfortably. That's when you are able to navigate through any part of your reserve comfortably. And then apart from that, you're able to navigate on your reserve comfortably, you are also able to do what to do anything you want, possibly on your reserve, or even if you want to do the reserve circle, you want to dive into data analysis, and then in data analysis, you are looking out to learn about Power BI, what it is. Mr. Penny also mentioned something about having a bootcamp of SQL also. You want to know what SQL means, and the truth is, we cannot give it all. We cannot give everything we have, everything we have to offer, or everything that will help you to build your own house to be safe. We can't give it all on this call right now. However, we have a special call for people that are ready to upgrade, people that are ready to get better with what they are learning, with people that are planning to take their skills, their house to the next phase so that they can enjoy staying in the house with with your jacuzzi, with your shower, with your water bed, with your water bed, you know, you don't know, you won't know the comfort water bed will give you until you sleep on one, I kind of just like, what are these guys? What are these? Is it not bed? Yeah, my student bed when I was in school, the same thing with my bed when it just the size different. And like, but then the truth is, I slept on some bed. I know that no, guy, no, this is different. Ah, those beds are different. When you don't have money, to an extent, it tends to confine your. Let me just make you with what I have. Let me just pass myself. Maybe with what I have. But then when the money comes and you have a case of better things, you know the difference. You will know the difference. And also the same thing when you are learning a new skill, when you might feel like, oh, where am I doing next to find this good and the like. But then when you dive deeper into it and then you swim in it, you enjoy it. You enjoy it. So that's by the way, before the end of the section, and I'd still be able to expand more on how you can actually, if you are looking forward to learn better about this thing from us, how you can go about it, how you can do that. I'll see the giving the room for that later on the call. But then to start with, what I promise you guys is a free bootcamp, and then so that you guys can learn things on the day that we just started. And then, so let me offer that first. Let's start with that. So in our class so far, a quick recap within 5 minutes. Because your time starts now. 5 minutes. Okay, so a quick recap. On our day one, we did Excel fundamental. Excel fundamental, we looked at the introduction to Excel and its interface. We did our business application and formulas. We did understanding our sales rate and column. That was where we did our main ceremony for our sales, for our rows, and for our column. We said the column is the surname, while the row is the first name. Also, we look at our data entry and editing techniques. That was where we look at our margin of sales, our ranking of sales, and we look at some other techniques. And then after that, we perform some data calculations like our difference, subtraction, multiplication, division. And then also after that, we were able to use some of these our data entry functions, like our drag and fill, drag fill. I told you how to drag fill. I said we can fill down, I said we can fill right, I said we can fill left, I said we can fill up, you can feel, yeah, you can feel up, yeah, that is, yeah. So and then I also told us about the shortcut that it is going to be. Please, in case you forget, please, I'm saying that on record, and I'm saying that in class so that you guys will know that we have a good plan for you. In case I forget, please, I promised you in one of the classes, I think in class one, that I will send you a compilation of Excel shortcut. I think I already said about 250 Excel shortcut that you can use to enhance your productivity. Those shortcuts that if you know them, you can easily have a quick tap on your keyboard, and you're good to go. So in case it skips my mind or the mind of the coordinator, please make sure you enter the DM of one of the admin. But then it should come out with the video link to the class. It should be sent together with the video link to the class so that you guys can refresh your memory. So but then that being said, just say that you have some features, your shortcut that you can use to make your work faster. Also, the second day we work with data is working with data, and that's when we do data manipulation and formatting. That day, I remember video that I take your comma separated value, the series type, we put it on our Excel, and we did what we call splitting test the column. Yeah, we did what we call test the column. So in our test column, we were able to, from the clustered data in each column, we are able to split them into different columns. If you missed out on that, the truth is, let me say that you have missed something juicy. Yeah, if you missed out on that, let me say that you have missed something juicy. Anyway, it's not too late. It's not too late. You can go back after this call to rewatch all the videos. You can go back after this and to watch all the videos. The proof of you, the proof of you learning or getting better is that you do it over and over and over again. So if you watch over and over again also, the only thing to do is that it will make you get better. Yes, if you consume your data, that's the truth. I want to put that reality. I want to put that reality. If you use your data, because you use your data to watch the video. However, the truth is the only takes you better. It only gets you better and better. So also we talked about our pitching and our sorting, and then we talked about our pivot table for this analysis, and then we did some of the things to start and graph. I showed it all the charts we have. I said the common ones are your column charts, your bar charts, your line charts, and then we look at the one I said I love most. Who can remember the one I said that I love most? Anyway, anyway, I won't mention it, but then if you can remember the one I said I love most, yeah. I love eating something. If you can remember that, you can just put in the income metric so that I will know whether some people are following me in details. So okay, so also we talked about fonts, how to think fonts, about borders, how to think borders, and the like. So also in our class, in our class, we also talked about our formulas and functions. Yeah, that was 2 days ago. That was when I talked about self-referencing. Self-referencing. I taught us how to reference it. We did accurate referencing, we did relative referencing, we did mixed referencing. And then we did an assignment about that. Someone submitted the assignment. Yeah. So people are not submitting the assignment. Yeah, I think we are fine. So also we did some basic functions yesterday. I think that used to be yesterday. No, we did some basic functions, our sum, our average, our count, our peak, and then we did our name to range. Yeah, that was 2 days ago. Yeah, I remember now. That was 2 days ago. So yesterday we discussed about data visualization and the data analysis and visualization system. And then that was where we did our advanced pivot table techniques. We looked at our pivot table yesterday. Yeah, data validation. Yeah, data validation. I did not mention anything on data validation yesterday. I did not mention anything on data validation yesterday. This guy. Yeah, I think I'm telling you guys a lot. Just like I mentioned. This is coming from someone with over 10 years of experience in data analytics field, and then living a job for years. So it's not something that I can't come to class and then give you guys what I've learned in the last 10 years within just how many hours. It's not possible. It's always progressive. It's always progressive. That is why we feel upskill. That's why we feel upskill. So okay, so I will touch a little bit. I will touch a little down on this. I talked a little bit on this, your data validation. I talked a little bit on that, and then we also did some. And today we stopped at our calculated feed yesterday, and I promised all that we're coming today. This is where we thought that we will do this. We will do our slider, and then I will talk on our VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP, which is referencing, our formula for referencing. What does it mean to reference? It means to refer to refer to, to refer to. If you are a business owner and then you are planning to quit, this guy will help you to make life easy. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. If you are a business owner at the moment and you are looking at bookkeeping, this guy will make life so easy for you. How can it make life easy for you? Don't worry, we will dive into it shortly. Just shortly, we dive into it just shortly. So this is what we talked yesterday. So let's pick it up from what we talked yesterday before my address sheet went haywire. Before it went to where I did not send it. So let's get back. Uh, you should be seeing my address sheet now. You guys should see my address sheet now. I work together. We can see my address sheet. Please, we can use emoji to see that to let me know that you can see my address sheet. So nobody follow me in detail. Nobody knows what I said. I love eating. Okay, no allow. Okay, yeah. So thank you so much for that. So in our class yesterday, what we got here, while discussing here, we got on we got stuck along the way. This guy as well got tired along the way yesterday, and then we have to just tell it to him yesterday. But this guy said, you know what, you can't see me. I'm not doing anything to him today. Whether you see me, whether you don't see me, I don't do anything. And then you have to just allow the guy to rest. So yesterday, before now, I have told us how to train our target table. Then let's start with that again. Let's start with that again. I think we downloaded the complex data yesterday. So then I don't think that time is coming, but it's very best I limit it all today for now. If So let's insert, let me delete this. I want to delete this and start earlier again. Delete. Yes, delete. Let me delete this. Delete. Okay, I think you guys cannot do that. Let me share my interaction so that you guys can see every detail I'm doing, every detail I'm using. So yeah, we just get every detail now. So, so now let's go back to our whole table. Let me first have a table. Right? English, yeah. So you can speak to the range itself. If you are using a table, that what table will give the range itself. But then if you are not using a table, you might have an error. You might need to go and specify the range yourself. So let's click on OK. So to start with, I'll be talking on calculated fee, calculated fee on the pivot table, and then furthermore, I'll be talking on your slicer over here, calculated fee, and I'll be talking on your slicer over here. So for slicer, we have two basic sliders we use on a Z, not only on a Z, it's almost general. Whether you are on your Power BI, whether you are on your Excel, or whether you are on your tablet, whether you're on tablet. You know, I mentioned these three guys because these are the three common data visualization tools. At analytics, we train on Excel, we train on Power BI, and we train on SQL. Although by next year, if you start our expansion plan has to do with training on Tableau and also the R programming and then the Python, the code writing, the programming languages. So that will start next year. It's not starting now. That will start next year. So but then I mentioned those because they actually follows almost the same algorithm. If you know one very well, you can leverage the knowledge over others. Yes, they have the technical empathy, they have their popularity, they have some things, they have something like the past. But then the truth is, if you are good, you are good. That's it. If you are good, you are good. No matter the truth, the thing you are doing, if you are good, you are good. So let's come over here. Let's come over here. So we did some calculation yesterday. We want to see your content is saying. This is a company say what's the difference? Say what is the total profit we are making on each product. The company is asking you, what is the total profit we are making on each product? Or possibly you run your company yourself, you want to use it for a business. You want to calculate the total profit we are making on each product. Don't forget on our Excel sheet, we have our dates, we have our invoice number, we have our customer name, we have our product. These are the products we are looking at. We have a quantity, we have the total price. This is the total price. The total price is the same thing as your revenue. The total price is the same thing as your revenue. And however, this is your cost of production. This is your cost of production. And then how will you know your profit? It is your revenue minus your cost of production. Your sales price minus your cost of production. Yeah, it's something you can easily open this guy and do the calculation over here also. Something you can do that. But then if they are not asking for what about we doing it very fast? So let's do it very fast because we need for all these, we need for just the product. So we pick our product. So we have our product label at the moment, A, B, C, D, E. Now, what else do we need? We need our total price. And then we need our cost of production. We need our total price. And we need our cost of production. Now, yesterday when I clicked on this, it was not giving me something I was expecting. That was when I realized that this guy was higher. So what is that thing I was expecting next week? Once we click on this your table, over here you see something we call pivot table. You see your analyze and design. Yes, we saw this guy yesterday. Analyze and design. Click on your analyze. When you get here, Under your calculations, there's something called feed items and sets. This was the guy that was missing yesterday. This is the guy that was missing yesterday. So it was this guy that was giving us this kind of vibe. Like, you know what, guy, I'm tired at this particular point in time. I can't do anything. Just leave me, just leave me in my own. But then now, I was too rested and okay, you know, so I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. So this guy, we are going to click on this guy, click item and set. So you click on this guy, and then you see calculated fee. You will see calculated fee. Then you click enter. When you click on enter, it will bring a box for you. So the first one on our box is what is it that we want to calculate? We say we want to calculate the profit. We want to calculate the profit. So now what is the formula? What is the formula? What's our profit? Then our profit is our total price insert field minus cost of production. Can you see? Insert field. Can you see that we are not typing? We are only taking it from here and we are inserting. We are taking it from here and we are inserting. The same thing on Power BI. For your calculated column, you're just clicking and inserting, clicking and inserting, clicking and inserting, and then you can click on your OK. Can you see? We have our profit table. We have our profit. Since what they are asking for is what is the total profit we made from each product. So that means I don't need this guy per se. I don't need this guy per se. So I should be able to delete this guy away from my stuff. So I can come back here and then remove this guy. I don't need it. I can come back here and remove some of the paper price. I can move it here, here. So I have this. I have just this row, label, or our product, then the sum of the profits. This is the total profit we made from each of these products. So with that, it is not only limited to that. On our calculated sheet, you can do as many calculations as you want. You can do anything. You can use your division, you can use your multiplication, you can use, as long as it is calculation, you can easily come over here and work on the calculation. You can easily come over here, do a calculation, do everything to your face. Whether you want to do a division, maybe you want to calculate the percentage profit, maybe you want to calculate this, maybe you want to calculate that, everything you want to calculate, you can come over here and then you can play around it. Also, you can also play around this guy. You can also play around this. There's a setting called value fit setting. There's a setting called value fit setting. This is your value fit setting. This is it over here. If I click on value fit setting, it will bring a drop down like this. So over here, you can also do your calculations, your count, your sum, your average, your maximum, your minimum, your product. You can do all these guys. Also, if you want to show value as something, so let's see, let's have to put my as percentage of the grand total. They are telling me to give this guy in the percentage of the grand total. Then I can just see, okay, so now I have give that I have to let me bring back this guy. Total price, and let me do it on this guy. Value fixed setting. Value as so this is your percentage. I can do it on this guy. I also run away from. We are the same thing. Come over here and just say so value as percentage. I put it okay, put up here. So click on your okay. So, so basically, what this guy will do is that it will show if you change this guy to percentage, right? Instead of going that long route, right? What I just did, I right clicked and I did show value as and I take a percentage of grand total. So with this, you can know the percentage contribution of each of these products to our total profit. You can know the percentage contribution of each of these products to our total profit. Oh, okay, now I can see some of yeah. Let me do okay, so you can see the total price to use profit. Okay. So for the profit, this guy has is giving us the highest profit. This guy over here is giving us the highest profit. And then from here we can see short and the largest to the smallest. Can you see? From the largest to the something is one. In a paper test. And then see. Okay, yeah, fine. So now we can see that we get E is giving us the highest profit over here. We get A with contributing 21 percentage. So if I want to see the percentage again, if I want to see the value again, apart from the percentage, I can easily speak return this guy again back, and then can you see I have it in some now. I can do this one as percentage profit. I can do this one as the normal sum of profit. So with this, I know that project A is contributing 27 percentage to my monthly profit or yearly profit. A is contributing 22 percentage. So with this, you can easily know your best selling product across time. With this, you can easily know your best selling product. You can see your money making product. You can see the difference in the price. And then you can remove this and then just go to chat for it. If you feel you want to see it on a chart, insert, then recommended chart, then we can insert this guy and then okay. So this is really giving visuals to it. So with the A is contributing 22% plus, you can label this, data label. Yeah. So if you share this guy, this particular guy alone, if you share with anybody as a form of report, if you're working with a board, and then you share this particular image with your board, sir, this is summary of our product for last month. The truth is, this man will appreciate this more than you telling him all the whole story. I mentioned something about executive reporting. Those guys, they don't have time to be going through all this jargon, all this expensive stuff. So if I pick this guy and just send it to, I say, sir, this is summary of our profit for last month. Our product project A is giving us 21%. The education is giving us the oh, fantastic. Okay, you know what? Let me look at how many of A do you have in store. Go and buy more of it because I think people are demanding for it. Then, if you now want to do a kind of more detailed analysis, we have one type of analysis. We have what we call descriptive analysis. Descriptive analysis is telling the story of what is happening in your company at this particular point in time. We have prescriptive analysis, we have diagnostic analysis. So all this type of analysis, they are things that can be done once you have seen your data set from the afar look at it. Oh, you get A, you get E, it's producing more. Okay, fine. So which more how is it producing? Is it that are we on uptrend for it? Are we on downtrend for it? What is happening on this and like that? You can do your further analysis. You can do your further analysis. The basic of analysis, like the very little basic of analysis, it seems like it's very, very important for every business to thrive. It's very, very important. Yeah, methodology, don't mind it. But then it is very, very, when we started this call, one of the questions I feel as the business owner was that if I could ask you how much you made in profit in January 2024, will you be able to give me the exact figure at just, or maybe you can say, oh, you know what, Victor, give me just a minute. I wrote it down somewhere, and you're able to give me the exact. If you're able to check somewhere, and then I'll say, yeah, you're very good at bookkeeping. I don't need to count everything in your head. Everybody might not be that good. But then the fact that you think, oh, I don't know, it's just as the money is coming in, that's how I'm spending it. I need to spend on buying this equipment. I need to spend buying on this equipment. As the money are coming in, I'm just adding additional money into it, and I'm buying more products and buying this and that. That is not called business. That is not business. Let the matter. That is not business. That is child's play. You are just coming up. You are just coming up. Because there is no way, if you can't put a metric to your business, if you cannot put a metric, if you cannot put a measurement that's to your business, talking about your smart goals, then you are not doing well. You are not doing well. So this I've solved it. So with this, I've told us what your calculated fit is on your there. Now let's quickly jump on slide that. I can apply slicer here, and I can decide to come and apply slicer here. But then let me apply it here. Because if I want to do it here, I will have to populate this like much more. So let me do it here. If I have my old tool here. So I said for slicer, we have two types. We have your slicer and then you have your timeline. What is the difference between your slicer and timeline? If you have dates, the best guide to use to analyze is your timeline. For example, we have date over here. This is date. So let's click on timeline. Okay. Let's find that here. Timeline. It is easier here. And then click on our okay. And then this guy will give us the date. This is the date. This is the date. So from here, you can see the fact that we have from, let's see, January 2024 up to December 2024. You can see all this. If you want to, we are doing it in months. If you want to read it in years, you can see maybe 2024 over here, maybe 2024. So I can total, let's see the total, we have first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. These are, if you want to see your profit in first quarter, you want to do your analysis on the second quarter, you want to do in fourth quarter, these are the ways you can do that. Then you have your month. You have your month. You have your month. So also, you can do for others also. Click again, insert your slicer. Let's say we want to analyze based on product. You can do for product. Let's say we want to analyze based on sales type. And then let's say we want to analyze based on payment method. Let's see. Okay. And then these guys will come. Why are we using slicer? Why are we using slicer? Slicers help you to do fitting on a data set very fast. Filters or slicers helps you to filter your data set. It is under filter. It helps you to filter your data set very fast. Let's run this. Let's see a first example. Let's bring back our table around here. Let me cancel all these. Let me cancel all these. Let me try and bring a full table out here. Result number with table 23. So we have just September. We have just September and the figure over here. Okay. Not the figure. This should be a long graph. The next one connections around the let's look at comments over here. So let's assume that you want to see, let's use this guy. Let's use this guy. Let's assume you want to see the net profit you are making. There's an error on our table, but then we are not talking about tonight. Let's assume that you want to see profit percentage you are making on this guy. So let's click on only IQ. Can you see that there's change over here? Let's click on new sale. Can you see that change over here? Let's click on mix sale. So in our I sales, the get A is giving us the highest profit, it's 64% profit. In our low sales, we get E is giving us the highest profit. In our mid sales, we get C is giving us the highest profit. I can go back, I can put everything back. Also, if you want to see the payment method, which of this payment method is giving us the highest profit? Let's look at cash is giving us 32%, you get A. Your credit card is giving us 51%, you get B. Your mobile payment is giving us 30%, you get B. And then your online transfer is giving us. So what your slider does is that it helps you to filter your data set easily. It helps you to filter your data set easily. Okay, this guy is not included. This guy is not included. Really? Yeah. This guy is not included. This guy is not included. Yeah. So, like that? Yeah. So let me apply it over here. Let's say image method. And then we are using our save type. And then we are using our let's say filter. So, okay. So having this, we can easily come on our table and say, you know what, I want to see payment method this, and then you click on this and say, oh, I only want to see card, and then you unclick others, and then you only pick card, and then okay, can you see that? But then, if I don't want to do it like that, how can I do it? I have my widgets, I have my sliders over here. If I click on card here, can you see? If I click on credit card over here, can you see? To change it. Mobile payment, to change it. Online transfer, to change it. Okay, so I can. If I want to see only you get A product, you get A. If I want to see only you get B product, you get C product, you get B product. Instead of coming over here to come and be filtering one by one, I can easily have a quick filtering using our slider. I can easily have a quick filtering using our slider. So that is the work of your slider. Your slider helps you to filter your data set quick and fast. Also, going further, before we call it a wrap, I mentioned that I would discuss about data validation. Yeah, so let's really talk about data validation. And under our data validation, I'll be talking on just one of them. Just one of them, the popular one, which is our drop-down list. How can you do your drop-down list on your Excel? How can you do your drop-down list on Excel? After that, we can go into our VLOOKUP and then we can wrap things up. So for your data validation, for example, at work, you are giving name of staff. You are giving name of staff. Let's come and use our name here. Okay, let me clear all these guys. Let me clear all these guys. Copy, and then come here and then take it here. I can clear this, no clear. We have this. And then in your company, they are saying something like SN, they are saying task. They're saying something like task. And you are doing task owner. We do this a lot in project management. We do this a lot in project management. Your task owner, and then from your task owner, you want to be able to pick a list from a drop down. These are all the list of tasks you have. You want to be able to pick a list from a drop down. So how can you pick a list from a drop down? So let's assume that for here we have wash spot. Let me use wash spot. You know, these are tasks at home. Wash clothes, okay, that's in fact, all this your wash. If you have a list of them, if you have them in a list, you can also put them as a drop down. So once you see who owns the task, then you can come under our data. Then there's a guy we call data validation. There's a guy we call data validation. This guy over here, data validation. To click on data validation, it will bring us here. It will bring us here. So on our data validation, then we can click on this and come and pick our drop down. Yeah, list. This is our list. Then there are two ways to populate this guy. There are two ways to populate this guy. If you know all the names offhand, you can say Victor, comma, Olako, comma, this, comma, that, comma. So that is if you know the name of all those guys. But then if you don't know their name, there are other ways you can do it. Just a minute, please. Okay, so sorry for that. Yeah, so sorry for that. You can ask back here. So what we want to do at this particular point in time is that we want to make this a list that you can actually pick from. You want to make this a list of you can actually, for example, if you have your client, you have a client database, and then you are doing some things on them with them, and then you want to be assigning them to maybe their delivery. If you have a list of people you want to deliver to, and then you want to assign the list. Oh, I'm going to deliver to this person. Which person? So you can add a drop down list for them. So how do we go about that? Come over here, this guy, and then click on your data validation. Clicking on your data validation, then you can click on your list. This guy over here, list. When you click on your list, click on this place, this guy. So this guy will take you back here. So any place you have the list of all those guys, just come and highlight them. This is where I have the list of all those guys over there. I can highlight you. If the list is on another sheet of paper, you can highlight it on it. If it is another place, you can always go and even if it is in another workbook, you can actually highlight it because Excel allows you to work inter workbook. I can have one workbook A, so something else, another different Excel workbook entirely. I can link them together. It is very much possible on Excel. So now let's click on OK on this. Okay. So that's and then we click on OK. That we have something like a drop down over here. So anytime we click on this drop down, it will give us their names. It will give us their names. We now have all their names. So let me say this guy is doing not agree. What about if I want to do it for others? You don't need to go see the steps again. Just come and do it. Just come and do that. Yeah, it's giving you all these that you can easily change it. You can easily change it. Or better still, if you don't want to be passing through that, before you click on any, since you are still running at the template, you can drag down so everything will be empty. So you can always go and pick anyone you want. You can always go and pick anyone you want. You can always go and pick any like you can pick anyone you want at any particular point in time. So that is basically what a data validation does. This is the most common use of data validation. We use it for our job done. We use it for our job done. That is the most common use. So we have ticked our box on data validation. We have ticked our box on data validation. Now let's tick our final box. Okay, I could go over how I added the drop down in 5 seconds. No problem. In fact, it is possible in 2 seconds. This guy over here, let me go back. Okay, this guy over here, this guy will be on the home. You come in your data, then you do your data validation. This guy over here, data validation. Then come here, pick your list, and then your list. I pick my source. This is my source. This is my source, and then this, and then I put on my OK. So I want to populate down on my table list, and then I can easily go back and pick any. You can easily go and pick any. No matter how you want it, you can easily go and pick any. So that's a very quick run of what your data validation is. So now let's talk about VLOOKUP and call it a wrap. VLOOKUP and call it a wrap. VLOOKUP and call it a wrap. Yeah, I should be able to send you this Excel worksheet. I should be able to send you this Excel worksheet so that you can see how all the rough work, and then maybe it can also be a guide to you to maybe do your own or do another thing. So very fast. Let's assume you own a business. Anybody, any business person on this call, let's say your business. Any business person on the call, if you have a business, can you just raise up your hand very fast? Let's see your business. Let's see because you'll be giving us some information. Okay, let me see. Who can I pick? Okay, Miss Sarah Adiola, let me pick you. No, no, let me quickly. Yeah, I can see this. I think Saga Adebola. Don't worry. Mr. Adiola, please unmute yourself and tell us briefly about your business, what you do in your business. Let's do something very fast. Mr. Adiola, are you on the call?
Yes,
Mr.
I am. Well,
Adiola,
it's quite good. Can you
I,
hear me?
I can't hear that.
It's quite. I'm in transit, so
Oh,
it's not what else.
okay.
Yeah,
So please, can we get somebody that is not in transit? Can we get somebody else that is not in transit? Miss Deborah, can we get somebody else not in transit? That anybody running a business, no matter the business you are running, just want to populate some things. Okay, anybody? Okay, if there's nobody, then that means that I will run a kind of okay. Who is this? Miss Toyosi. Okay, so Miss Toyosi, are you here with us?
Yes, how may I
Okay,
help?
okay. So please tell us in 30 seconds. Tell us about your business. In 30 seconds, tell us about your business.
30 seconds. Okay, I run a block making um company. We make concrete blocks for buildings, 9 inches, 6 inches, 4 inches.
Oh, okay, fantastic, okay, fantastic. Don't mind me anyway. I don't even know that I'm calling on my organ. I don't even know I'm calling on my organ. Don't mind me anyway. Okay, so we want to run something very fast, and then we want to use our VLOOKUP to run something very fast. So now, you, if I can get it right, yeah, a block industry. So let's say block industry. Let's quickly run this. So please, everybody, this same principle follows for all business. You just you want to do a kind of a quick look of your business. You want to do a kind of quick look of your business. If you are doing what is your bookkeeping, if you are doing your bookkeeping and you are keeping your inventory, something called inventory. So you can have your inventory workbook. Your inventory workbook. Let us know we have an inventory workbook. Inventory workbook. Let us know we have an inventory workbook. And then in our inventory, we are keeping record of all the products we have. We are keeping record of all the products we have. So let's assume that, okay, so we have our XN, then we have product, we have product. Let's say we have quantity in store. Quantity in store. I'm just populating. Let's say we have price per unit. Let's put price per unit. Price per unit. Okay, so our SN is our numbering. Our numbering can be anything. So, what are the products, Madam President? What are the products that you are looking at? What you mentioned. You mentioned 9 inches block.
9 inches, 6 inches, 4 inches.
Okay, 9 inches block. 6 inches block, and then
Check your 6.
6 inches block, and then we have 4 inches block. Okay, fine. Let's anyway. That's fine because it's as long as you are dealing with all this retailer, you can have a lot of products and it is that long. But then let us know we have about 5,000 of these in store. We have about 3,500 of this in store. Let us know we have about 4,500 of this in store. And the price per unit is, let us know that this one is 900. Let us know this one is 800, and let us know this is 700. Anyway, just like I told you, at SynthAnalytics, we don't deal with naira. So let's use our dollars. So let's use our dollars. So let us know we have this. And then someone approached the store and said, you know what, MD, I need 10,000 blocks. Don't forget that you are running a business. The truth is, we don't expect these figures to be on your head. That's the truth. You are running a business. We don't expect these figures to be on your head. So you can create a system yourself that we always keep updating this guy. You can create a system. For example, we have this as a block industry. So you can have a kind of you can have I can if I'm working on this, I will have different columns. So I will do this on a spreadsheet. If I'm working on this, I will do this on a spreadsheet. And what I'll be doing on the spreadsheet is that at the moment I have this quantity installed. And then I will do what we call today's work. And then I can have a kind of total so that anytime they they update the new ones, there will always be a kind of update in total. But then I don't want us to go that complex for now. I don't want us to go complex for now. So let's just maintain this. So let's assume we have a kind of a very quick dashboard, client report, client UK. Let's assume a client is coming, client A, and the client is saying, "Oh, MB, please, can I get 6,000 9 inches in your complaint? 9 inches in your complaint. Can I get 2,004 inches? And then can I get what else again? Can I get let's say 5,006 inches?" Now we've done something earlier. We've learned about our data validation. So let's use our data validation here. We have our XN, then we have our numbering again. Over here, we can do our data and then do our what? Data validation, then do our list. Our source, where's our source? We are going back to our inventory sheets. So we are picking on these guys. These are the source. These are our source, and then we can hit on our OK. So we can drop this down as much as we want. So easily over there, we can easily click 9 inches. If you are dealing with 9 inches, 4 inches, if you are dealing with 4 inches, anyone we are dealing with, easily we can do that using our data validation. Now, the client is asking if you have this installed, or even possibly you want to do a kind of receipt system for your clients, that your client bought this number of stuff, and you don't want to be going back and forth. You don't want to be going back and forth to prepare your receipt. Then I can have here, we can have our quantity, we can have our unit price, unit price, we can have our total price, Let's expand this. Then I can do something like, for my own personal consumption, I can do quantity left in store. For my own personal consumption, what's your quantity left in store? Your quantity left in store will always be what you have over here, quantity in store, minus the how many they are buying at that particular point in time. Your quantity in store will be what you have in your inventory minus what they are buying at this particular point in time. So I can easily do formula for that, equals to what I have in my store minus anything they are buying at this particular point in time. So I have this. However, we should still not forget. Anyway, this guy is looking quite much more complex for me. It's actually looking more complex. And the reason why it is getting more complex is the fact that, what about we put the formula for 9 inches? What about if what we put over here is 4 inches or 6 inches? You know, it is giving us the wrong information over here. But then there's a way we can actually work around that. There's a way we can actually work around that. So don't let me get complex for now. Let's do it very fast. Our VLOOKUP, two functions, VLOOKUP and our HLOOKUP. These functions, what it means, your V is another word for your vertical, and your H is another word for horizontal. I've mentioned this in class before, that you have vertical and horizontal, you know. Vertical, your column, your horizontal, your row. So your vertical means your column lookup, and your H lookup means your row lookup. What's different in them? The basic difference between both of them is your orientation. They follow the same formula, The only difference between them is your orientation. If you can remember in our class on referencing, relative referencing and absolute referencing, I was talking that when we are using our mixed referencing, your orientation, whether you are working across a column or across your row, can determine how you do your referencing. So now we want to see that this man is buying just one of this guy. This guy is just buying one of this guy. And then we want this guy to be able to pick the unit price from whatever we set in our inventory, and then to come and put it here without us needing to type the price over here. So I can easily do this and say equals to VLOOKUP, vertical lookup, look for whatsoever is here. I've told you that on your Excel, you can't get it wrong with Excel. Why can't you get it wrong on Excel? Excel will always give you instructions. Excel will always give you instructions. What next? What next? So vertical lookup is one of our referencing formulas. We kept that in part of our formulas, in part of our lookup and reference is over here. And then what it means is that we have a large table. We have a table. You have a table. And you're saying, oh, this table is this is a big data. We have about 1 million data set here. And I'm looking for the information about color of Victor. That's just one boy, color of Victor. And you can't just be moving around and be looking for it one by one. That where's color of Victor? Where's color of Victor on this sheet? So you can easily create a formula for yourself that will bring out the information of color of Victor. You can easily do what? Create a formula for yourself that will bring out the information of color of Victor. So how can we do that? You can copy all these guys. Copy all these guys. I think I'm already showing us so many things at once, but then I just want us to have a strong information about it. Now, this guy, I want to check anybody on this guy. Let's pick Sadia Luko. And I want to pick all these things about him or her. Now, I can do VLOOKUP, look up information of this guy over here. Table array. This is our table array. This is our table array. This is our table array. This is your table array. Your table array is anything you are working on. In our inventory management data set, if you that inventory as far as it is, that's our table array. Comma, column index number. Column index number. Column index number. So you are looking up for your column from your products. You are looking for your product because it is a product, and this is your column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 columns we are working on at the moment. So we are picking column 2. Why are we picking column 2? Our product is on column 2. Disregard all these guys before because it is not part of the table we are picking at the moment. Disregard them. So our column 2, and then we have our exact match. We want it to be exact match, and then enter this, and then okay. Yes, you have any at the moment. Don't panic. You have any. Yeah, it is part of life. Every part of life. Every part of it there. I told you before that if anybody is coming and training you and there is no error, then go and check. You want to look at the person again. So let me input a name over here. Chika Onandi. Can you just it's changed immediately? So it gave us information about Chika Onandi that what he bought on this table is what is widget E. What Chika Onadi bought on here is widget E. So in the same way that we have done this, I can delete this again. If you have give us error again, you can populate for others also equal to VLOOKUP. We are looking for information, the full information about Chika Onadi. Look up for what is here again. Then your table array, the same table array again. We are taking our table array again. So to make this guy faster, I will just copy and okay, table array. And then this time around, our quantity is on which column? 1, 2, 3, column 3. Our quantity is on column 3, and then we want exact match also. Yeah. So this, yeah. So you can do VLOOKUP for all these guys also. Let me copy this. to make work faster. Okay, but this guy is column 4 this time around, not column 3, column 4, and then enter. This guy, this one is column 5, this time around, column 5, enter. This guy is column 6, enter. This guy is column what? 7, enter. This guy is column 8, enter. So now we have this. If you don't want to see all these errors, if you don't want to see all these errors, there's a formula to clear them. But then we are not so much bothered about the errors now. Now let's pick this guy, Adesola Ayeni. So let's say we want to, or better see, you can do our data validation again with data validation so that we can have our client list, then our source. Where's our source? Our source is this. So you can take this and then okay. So if you have a list of staff, all your employees, you can have a list of all your employees like this, and then if you want to be quick something about all your employees, you can easily do this. So drop down. Let's say you want to see about go to your platform. Can you see everything came out perfect? If I want to think for another person, oh no, I don't want to see for Sadia Loco. Can you see everything just came out perfect? I want to see for Bolaji Salami. So what your VLOOKUP is doing is that whatever that we have over here, if we look up for it over here, this is where it is, over here, and then it will return the values we want for it. So coming back over here, we want this guy because to look up for whatsoever that is here on this table, and then we want it to look up for it. Then we want to return what this time around. This is our table array. This is our table array, and then after the table array, what is the column index number? What's our column index number? We are working on column what? Column 3. That's our price. 1, 2, 3. Column 3, and then we want exact match. Then close it and click and I'll enter. So if I change any one over here, do my calculation based on that. 9 input, 4 input. Okay, so if I want to do quantity left in store equals to VLOOKUP. If I want to do this guy, VLOOKUP, let me put this into bracket because I want to do something quite complex. Look up for whatever that is here on this table. This is the table. On this table, then return. This is our column 2, quantity left in store. This is our column 2, quantity left in store. And then we want it to. I'm not done with my formula. Don't be too fast. Equals to VLOOKUP. Look up for whatever that is here. Look for it on this table. Then I'm returning row 2. And then exact match. If you click on 2, if you have bins, let us assume you have bins. BEANS. If you type BEAN, it will pick it because it is approximate. If you pick something very close to it. But then when you click on false, it will only give you exact match. In fact, if you miss just full stop, it will return an error message. So for this, you can already see this that okay, this amount we have left in store, this amount we have left in store, 5,000. Okay, so this one has been automated, this one has been automated. But then, quantity left in store, we want to do that this one minus what we have over here. So how can we do that? So we can just do our other formula. Do this bracket, and then just do minus whatever that we have over here, and then click on enter. Can you see? So anytime anybody is coming to our store and is buying, let's say you want to buy 2,000 blocks, just type your 2,000 here. It will give you the calculation. Your calculation will be equals to this multiplied by this. That's the calculation. This multiplied by this. And then at the same time, it will give you the quantity you have left in your store. At the same time, so 5,000 minus 2,000, we have 5,000 over here, 5,000 over here minus 2,000. This is giving us 3,000. So let us know we are changing the block that, oh, it's not, it is 6 inches. 6 inches. Can you see? It changed the price and it changed the quantity we have left in stock. Let's go to 4 inches. 4 inches. Can you see? It changed the price and it changed the quantity we have in stock. So your VLOOKUP can be used to view things happening on your business very fast. It can be used to have a kind of quick look of, oh, what is happening here, what is happening here, what is happening here. In fact, I remember that there was the time that I used this VLOOKUP to customize in one of my classes with my students. What I did was that I used this to create a receipt template for business owner. A receipt template for business owner. It's not on this system, it's on my other system. I will have shared it before. That you just come on it. Anything the person is buying from your store, you already have your inventory list. You just include what the person is buying in your store, and every other thing will just populate, and then you can print it out and send it to the person, to the client. And that is the receipt. You know, I mentioned to you that as a business owner, small business owner, if you don't have receipts, this guy over here, this receipt, invoice, your invoice, you are still coming up. You are still coming up. You can do better because these are things that actually help you in your branding and in your packaging. Serious companies will not buy from you if you don't have your invoice. Serious companies will not buy from you. So far, so good. We've been able to tick almost all the boxes in our learning. So for your HLOOKUP and your VLOOKUP, they follow the same principle. Like I said, orientation is the only different thing. So if you want to use our HLOOKUP, we are going to change the orientation of this and then change it to trans and change the orientation and change the orientation of this. Can you see? So instead of it being like this, I'll change it to be like this. And then the same thing, I can easily do my HLOOKUP on this. So, and then it will still work. So instead of your column numbers that we add on our VLOOKUP, what will be having this time around will be our row number. It will be our row number. So we'll be dealing with row 1, row 2, and row 3. And with that, you can easily achieve whatever that you want to achieve. So please, your assignment, this is the last day of the bootcamp. Your assignment for the last day of the bootcamp. This HLOOKUP, using your knowledge of VLOOKUP, try the HLOOKUP and submit it to me. I promise you before, and I promise you again that if you do it, I will look at it and I will tell you whether you are right or wrong. If you are wrong, I will tell you how to get better on it. But then, if you are right, that means you understand what you have been doing so far. So that will be your assignment for what? That will be there's no next time anyway. But then that will be your assignment. Also, so far so good. In our bootcamp this time around, we have been able to start the journey of your Excel, and then I believe that some people have been able to lay the foundation of their Excel to see how good they can become on their Excel, how best they can do other things on their Excel. And then we are believing that every one of us will go back and we start using some of the things we learned in class, either for our personal business or we will start using it in any field we are at the moment. Yeah, Excel is a white field, it's a white guy, you know. There are even there is a part I am actually exploring on Excel at the moment. It is called VBA. We have VBA, we have micro on Excel. These guys are the real automation. These guys, they are the real, all these ones, they are just by the way automation. They are just small part of the automation. But then these guys, they are the big guys stuff. Your VBA and your micro. Yeah, I'm telling you that so that you take care from interest to learn all those things also. You can also do more research on them. Also, aside from that, you can always try to be consistent with your Excel music. Use it anywhere you are at this particular point in time, in your current company, use it. Whether you are running your business, no matter how big or small your business is at the moment, try as much work as possible and try to see how you can use Excel for your database management. Yeah, the database management system can start with something as little as Excel, and it can go as wide as you having what we call SQL. We have a database system that we call SQL. and then you can post a database on it. Also, for data scientists, they use their R programming to post a database. So that is on the complex part. However, if you have any question from what we have done so far in our bootcamp, you can use the feedback form. A feedback form will be shared to us after this course, and then you can use the feedback form to send us feedback about how the journey has been for the past 5 days, what you have learned, what you have learned, what you are looking up to forward to in our future possible boot camps, how we can get better. Also, you can do well to follow us across all our social media platforms. Link to all our social media platforms. We do some Excel tips, some quick videos on Excel, how to do some quick things on Excel. We do send all the videos once in a while so that you can also use that one to augment or to enhance your learning process. Also, if you are looking at upskilling on the mega scale, you are looking at upskilling of the mega scale. You want to know this guy, Excel, big guy. You want to wine and dine with the big guys. You want to chill with the big boys in the key. Whether to learn Excel itself or you want to learn data analytics as itself, then you can walk up to us. We have a very juicy offer for you. Yeah, we have a very juicy offer for you because you are part of this bootcamp. We have a very juicy offer for you. At the moment, our data analytics class is going for about 280,000 naira. Going for about 280,000 naira. But then always there can always be a discount for you. Somebody will still 280,000 naira. But the truth is that I was one of my friends in the UK. She just traveled to the UK and then she got on the trip. Over there he spent over 1 million naira. He spent about 1.5 million naira to learn data analytics over there. And then she said, take it. This money is actually good to me. The truth is, my salary for 1 month, for 1 month, we actually pay for this thing. Like if I should learn this thing, my salary for 1 month will pay for all my stress, like for all my stress. And then she pay for it and then she goes on the job. Our salary for 1 month, we even pay times 3 of what she actually did in the learning process. So that's to tell you the fact that apart from the fact that you are learning for your own personal development, if you are also looking at a career in data analytics, I can assure that it's a very promising career. It's a very promising career. So at the moment, the discount price for our data analytics class is going for 180,000 naira. At the moment, the discount price for our data analytics class is going for 180,000 naira. Yeah, the discount, when we started out, let me share a quick story. When we started at 30,000 naira for exec class. People were like, what are these guys doing? What are these guys doing? After a while, we moved to 60,000 naira. They're like, what are these guys doing? What are these guys doing? Now, now, after that, it moved again. It has been like, what are these guys doing? What are these guys doing? And then now at the moment, it is at 180,000 at a discount price, which most likely will be for a limited time. So if you have interest in registering and coming on board with us at SynthAnalytics to learn about data analytics, to dive deep into your Excel usage, to dive deep into your Power BI usage, to dive deep into your SQL usage, then you are in the same hand. You can visit any of the admins, or after the call, we will share you some of the contacts you can actually make to learn more about the GC offer we have for you. Anyway, I don't know. If you are from this discount, I might still have a personal discount I might be able to give you anyway. I might. So if you want to do that, then that means that you have to come to my personal DM. How will you come? Then I must see all your assignments in this discount. I must see all your assignments in this discount. That's just by the way. But then to cut the long story short, learning should be a continuous process. Yeah, once again, I want to celebrate every one of you. Learning should be a continuous process. We keep getting better every day. We keep adding value to ourselves every day. And the truth is, the value that we are adding to ourselves every day, it will pay off one day. So once again, I want to thank every one of you for coming around to this bootcamp. In my name once again is Victor Olamilekan. I can't remember the last time I introduced myself as Victor Olamilekan Kolapo. I can't remember the last time I did that. So, thank you so much for being part of the journey with us. Thank you so much for participating in all. The first day we had over 90 persons in the first day, and then the last day we are having just a little. We are having below 20. Yeah, we are having a little below 20. But then the truth is, learning is very great. So let me say this on this note that keep learning. Good night, everyone. See you guys in big cases. Thank you, everyone. Good night, everyone.